What's happening, you bad motherfuckers? Uncle Joey here on a beautiful, cold Monday fucking morning, the 16th of January. I like what people been teasing me since I moved to Jersey. Like, there's always one fucking knucklehead like, hey man, how's Jersey? Are you done with the cold weather yet, bitch? We've been rocking in the 60s fucking December. I mean, it's been a very weird winter. I'm not gonna call you up and bust your balls like, hey, it's raining in California, it's sunny here and 40 today. Who gives a fuck? Because I know you gotta pay the piper. Listen, we're gonna get 100 inches of snow. It's either scattered between 3 months or it could all hit you in February. You follow me? I mean, it's just, I know in the back of my head through experience, the winters are a motherfucker in the East Coast. And yeah, my last 2 winters here have been, a little on the mild side. We haven't lost any nobody loses a day from transportation or shit like that. But those days are fucking coming. And I understand everybody talking about global warming and shit. It has fucking changed. I mean, it's wild card weekend, okay, in the NFL. Whenever I think of wild card, I think of fucking cold weather. It takes me back to maybe 1994. I had a gig in one of those fucking freezer towns. When I say, it's just a freezer when you get there. It's either Wyoming or Montana. I think it was Wyoming because it's closer to Boulder. It was like a 2-3 hour drive. And I'll never forget this as long as I live. This is whenever I hear wild card, that's what I fucking think about. Because it was one of those San Francisco 49er days against Dallas or some shit. And I'll never forget, there was no Coke in Wyoming. I just went back to my hotel room and fucking looked out a window and listened to country music or whatever the fuck they do. And I just couldn't fall asleep. And the next morning I woke up, late. Like I missed a little hot cake breakfast that they had in the thing. And I asked the guy, hey man, do you mind, where do I eat breakfast around? He's like, there's a breakfast spot about 2 blocks away. It's like a 5-minute walk, 7-minute walk. I go, all right. No, he didn't even say like a 5-minute walk. He says like a 7-minute drive, and I'm like, I could do that in my sleep. I'm 30 years old. Let's do this. I bundled up, and as I was hitting the door, he goes, he goes, you have a car? And I go, no, I'm going to walk. He goes, you're not going to make it. I go, look at this fucking bumfuck. Doesn't know I came from Blizzard City, NYC, Dog, 3 fucking minutes. 3 minutes. I was getting hit with gusts of fucking air. I'll never forget going inside, just going, fuck it, I'll live with hunger pains. I'll live on chips. I'll never forget going back and feeling how long it took my pants to warm up. Like my pants had just surrounded my fucking legs and they were freezing. I had no long underwear. I had layers, you put fucking layers on. But it was brutal. And it's now I look around January 15th. We've had, 10 60-degree days so far in January, maybe 5, and then it's been like 40 and 50. But this week, the wind chill fucking went down. The wind's blowing. And once that fucking wind's blowing, it's nappy nunu time. And I got to be honest with you guys about something. Some of you are going to call me a pussy or whatever. I don't know if I was away too long. I don't know what it was. Uncle Joey in cold weather, it ain't clicking no more like it used to. I love fucking cold weather. It never bothered me, And you hear people tell you, I go to Florida in the winter, my bones. I'm going to tell you something. My bones don't hurt. Nothing freezes up on me. I tell you the worst part of living in the East Coast, and this is for me, getting in your car in the morning. That's it. That's it. I love going out there, starting that motherfucker up. I put the seats on fucking fire. I put the car on Satan, and I just come in the house, and I won't go out there till so I see the windows melting. I get in that car in the first 5 minutes. I'm like, fuck. I got to take my jacket off. It's burning in here. I can't deal with it. Like when I go somewhere, if I know I got to go somewhere and I'm in that place for a while, I fucking run outside, I start the car, and I go back in. I don't give a fuck anymore. You want to take my Subaru? Fucking take it. It's going to be warm when you take it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm done. I can't. I don't know. I told Jimmy a couple of weeks ago, when we used to go to rec games, fucking October, once the sun goes down, this bitch at night, in October. Once you go to these softball games and all this activity shit out here, and it's great. It's beautiful till the fucking sun gets behind those trees, and you're like, holy shit, it's fucking cool. I can't do it no more. And guys, I lived in Colorado for 12 years, and I know a lot of you people are like, well, if you lived in Colorado, here's the thing: when I lived in Boulder, Aspen, and Snowmass, if I was there for 12 years, 13 years, I probably had 10 days where I was like, this is not good. Maybe 10 days. Maybe. I don't even think it was 10 days. Just, Colorado is not that cold on paper. You see all the snow and shit. It scares you. I still remember going to a Monday night football game in Colorado. Kansas City against Denver when Joe Montana played for fucking Kansas City when he got traded. It was, I don't know what it was supposed to be at. People were like dressed warm. I still remember taking off my jacket. And I had layers on, 2 T-shirts, a sweatshirt, maybe a hooded sweatshirt, whatever the fuck. But I had like one of those down jackets, whatever. I was dying of heat. I was like, this is fucking hot. On Monday Night Football, I was warm. I still remember hitchhiking in Aspen with a fucking T-shirt on and a pillowcase with my lunch in there. And people pull up next to me and go, are you not cold? And I'm like, no. I still remember being fucking freezing and me walking around with a flannel T-shirt, and that was it. As a matter of fact, I had a cop talk to me once in Aspen because I went out with my flannel underwear on. You know those long johns, the old school long johns? In North Bergen, we always wore them out. Fuck it, just put a pair of long johns on. As long as you have underwear underneath and your fucking balls aren't swinging from side to side insulting people, nobody's going to say nothing to you. So I would put fucking long johns on with a long john T-shirt. And I'd be walking down. People would be looking at me with work boots on, with long john suit with work boots. People, what the fuck are you thinking? Aren't you fucking cold? No. That's why they're called fucking goddamn warm suits. Whatever. I don't even know what they're called. But man, I don't know what it's been the last couple of times I come back east to do comedy on the road. I'm like, Jesus, because, I don't have a winter jacket. Who has a winter jacket living in California? So I moved here I got one winter jacket. It's a fucking jacket I took from the Dog That Saved fucking, one of those movies I did with the fucking dogs. We did the one in Colorado, and it was freezing, and they were like, you need a winter jacket. I'm like, I ain't got one. I live in fucking California. Why would I have a fucking winter jacket?